We've got another amazing dad. His name's Hartman Reed. His friends call him Hardy. He actually turns 88 today. He's packed a lot in those years. A Navy veteran from the Korean War, breaking color barriers during the Civil Rights Movement, a firefighter, also a businessman, and still pursuing that love of golf while raising 4 kids, making him our deserving dad today.
My name is Hartman Reed. I'm a retiree of the Arlington County Fire Department. I didn't know that I was going to be a fireman until my last year in the Navy. I came home and I visited the fire station up the street from me, and relatives of mine worked there. 2 Syfax boys, Archie and Julian, and they sort of encouraged me to take the exam. So I did just that, and I was hired. Being number 5 was nothing. The only thing I was known as the rookie. They joked about it. I was called Rook for years. In the fire department because I was the rookie coming on. When I think about it, we were treated a little different. You know, we just and I knew, or we knew, that the other companies in the department didn't think we had the whatever it's supposed to take to be a fireman. We were at the station one day, and it was 3 of us working, and Lincoln Rockwell, the Nazi leader, came by, and he had a henchman with him, and the henchman had the .45 on his side. I'm not sure whether he had the swastika on his arm. He himself, Rockwell, was just in a suit. He knew we had influence in the community, and he wanted us to talk the community into going back to Africa. Well, he was running for president at the time, and he was going to become president. When he becomes president, he was going to send all the blacks back to Africa, and he was giving us a chance to get an early start. He said, you go back to Africa, we'll give you $10,000 and a plot of land. We asked him, he said, wait a minute, how are you going to get the land? How are you going to get African land? He said, well, they owe us from the war, because World War II was just over a short time before. And he said, well, how about the money? He said, well, the Jews own the banks, and we're gonna take the money from. We're gonna take over the banks, and that's where we'll get the money. And that was one of the remembering things that I had to meet him. A couple of years later, or something, there was one of the firemen from the station was detailed to one of the ambulances, and they went on the call where he was shot. I think it was by one of his own men. The station that is being torn down was the second station. The first station was like a garage. What I remember about it was just the fact that the little that we had there. When I first came on, we only had the bay where the 2 fire trucks were stationed, and then there was an office, and across from the office was a kitchen and bedroom, and we had bunk beds and a bathroom. After a short time, when as there's more firemen being hired, we had to have a bigger dormitory. So the firemen and the volunteers built a section onto this garage. It became a community hangout. A lot of the men in the community used to come and we'd play cards, checkers, chess, throw darts. We were the first in the area, I believe, to have a color TV. And of course, they used to come and watch the boxing matches and football. We were a significant part of the community. I loved the fire department. I spent 27 years there, and I can tell you that I really loved it, and I still love it.
That was one of the first fire hats that they had.
Yeah,
This
is volunteer
hat.
Volunteer, yeah.
And also they adopted Arlington County. And so this was given to him from the John and Langston, our civic association. And so it's all 14 of the originals on there. And at the time, only 4 were living.
Okay.
Now he is the only one living.